Hello everyone, good evening. Live streaming from Zurich in Switzerland with Sig in front of me.
Hello.
And Gabriele next to me.
Hey.
Sig and Gabriele just joined for an intense tea drinking. I just got a big parcel from China with a lot of samples. And as you see, we have already drunk a few this afternoon here. And now we're just continuing, just after dinner. So we thought, instead of just drinking among ourselves, let's involve all of you so that you see a little bit the processing of selecting and sourcing tea. We are live right now. Not sure how many viewers there are out there. It seems 6 at the moment. It was not anticipated. We decided like an hour ago. And you can see each of us is taking notes in different way. I have here notes of the previous tasting we have done. You, Gabriele, use a different method. Can I show that? It's kind of interesting because in one page you have all the teas we have drunk, right?
Yes.
So with aroma, taste, mouthfeel, aftertaste, and balance.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you can explain how that goes. So I can bring it closer to the camera if I realize which of the two cameras is connected. This one?
Yeah. So
Not that one?
minus minus is the lowest grade, which is like lacking this particular aspect. Then a circle would mean it's not really a strength, but of this tea, but still there is some of it. And then plus goes from 1 to 5 plus. With 1 plus is like you notice it's slightly missing, but it's okay, to 5 plus, which is like the highest grade here.
So plus, 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 and so on, or neutral and minus, basically.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. And those are the criteria you go for: aroma, taste. So aroma of the dry leaves, of the wet leaves, taste.
Just of the tea, actually.
Of the tea. Okay, the aroma of the tea.
Like the smell of the leaves isn't like included at all.
Okay. And we had a lot of rock teas today and yesterday evening. We had this evening also already quite a couple of dansam. Yeah, at the same time we had the 3 dansam, 3 nannuoshan. We had a very strange white tea that actually I didn't record it here, but I will add just for the sake of having them all. 15. It is the Shoumei 2007 wet storage.
Was it 2008?
2007.
That I just write no good wet. I think that's enough.
I mean, it very much deserves to be forgotten.
We'll forget.
It's a
We'll
bit
forget
harsh.
it. Yeah. And now we have Mangson. So this is a 2021. Let me add it here. 2021 Mao Cha from Mansong. That is a specific region in Ibang, which is a specific region in the east of Sichuan, which is a specific region in Yunnan. Sorry, we drank a lot of tea today. And so here we go. We have 2 samples. I usually don't, I know the price of the tea. I don't reveal the price to Sig and Gabriele just because they don't want to know it at first. So we taste it and we see how it goes.
How much should it weigh?
We can use probably the whole bag, right? Just let's wait how much it is so we keep note of it and then we go for it.
Which year is this tea?
2021.
Okay.
T3H. Is it?
No, we are streaming on 2 platforms. The audio on YouTube is definitely better because there is a better microphone connected to that channel. Discord, where we are also streaming, is very limited in terms of how many devices you can actually connect to it when you stream. So we are streaming just with the phone, using the microphone of the phone. So that may be also an indication for each of us when we speak. Let's try to, let's say, not do like this, but rather like this. So, okay, well, let's smell it in the lotus. 8 grams, okay. Oh. You will be happy. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mansong is fairly famous for all trees. I haven't asked so many details yet about the tea, so I don't have yet the information whether it is Gushu or not, all trees or not, but given where it comes from, it is likely to be.
Old trees
Mm-hmm.
from Mansong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There are barely any old trees.
No, there should be old trees. That's also what I just found online just before, just
Okay.
searching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's find out.
but yeah, the Gushu, like I've read only a couple of hundred trees actually.
Not bad. Well, it's not little. A couple of hundred.
Yeah, in comparison, it's I think.
Let's warm up the guy one first. And we need the water waste container.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have that information anyway, so we won't know. Right now, China is sleeping, so we will have to ask tomorrow some more information, maybe some pictures from the field. But anyway, all those things you want to search to ask for those information just when the tea is worth it, right? It's no worth asking information about tea that you are not actually enjoying. All right. It's clean actually, it's just a waste, so let's use it again. Should we boil it again?
No, it's still hot.
So we have got about 20 different dansong, probably as much rock teas, and also a few sheng, a few heicha, and a few white tea to taste. Yeah. The original plan was actually to have only the set of dansong and rock teas, but then few other suppliers added a couple of samples.
Speaking of samples, we also have some Hongcha.
Oh yes, we had yesterday. Yeah, yesterday evening we had a Honcha from the 90s.
Yep.
There are some comments on YouTube. Let me read them after I rinse the tea. Let's see what it is. Four hands. We're tired, so we help each other. Good evening, guys. When will the 2023 collection be available to buy? We will start end of May, beginning of June to bring out the products. First ones will be the new green teas, and then what we source right now will come online during the course of the whole next year. Thank you. So for those that just joined on YouTube or on Discord, we are here in Zurich. I have Sigi and Gabriel that joined on a very spontaneous action. Like the same day I was receiving the parcel, I told them, if you want, you can come over, take a car. And I'm super happy that actually worked out. It's quite a challenge to drink in 2 days 50 teas, and if you have to do that alone.
Tea drinking boot camp.
Yeah, and also, I mean, think about doing really that alone. Either you get a 40 milliliters guy one, or you die by the end of the day.
I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah. So if you want to drink along with us, we are now going for Sheng and after this one, we will, with this tea, we will make hopefully Gabriel happy. That is actually, he's asking Shang since he got up this morning. And after that, we might go back. I think, I don't know about you guys, I think my belly is not ready for dancing. It's too aggressive. Like, we had 3 dancing at the same time and I kind of feel them on my stomach. So I would rather go for something more oxidized, roasted, maybe some rock teas.
We do still have plenty of yancha,
Yeah, there is no lack of yancha. And also, I mean, rock teas is more gentle in terms of caffeine because of the roasting. So, did you have problem falling asleep yesterday night?
No, I did not, but I had some help.
Ah, really?
Yeah, I usually take melatonin when I know that I need to wake up early on the next day.
Ah, really?
Yeah, I could sleep. I don't know how.
Gabriel slept. We have to say he's the youngest of the team. That's the reason we gave him a very comfortable camping air mattress. With the only problem that we realized, I realized it this morning. Gabriel realized it half an hour after he went to bed, that there was a tiny bit leakage. And so when I got up this morning, we were sleeping in the same room. Basically, Gabriel was just lying on the hard wood floor. I don't know how you made that.
Yeah, I don't know. I had like couldn't sleep very well. Like I woke up quite often, but yeah, it hurt a bit.
Yeah, that's what you have to pay for getting all this tea for free. I will do it a bit lighter because honestly, 8 grams was a bit aggressive, a little bit too strong to me. I know you guys think differently, but...
What do you mean, you guys? I don't drink Yongshan.
Ah, right. It's first thing, it doesn't even matter, he just doesn't drink it at all. Let's see if the brew is of Gabriel's liking.
Thank you.
I shouldn't drink too much Shang. What is everyone drinking actually? So for those on the streaming, on Discord, for those on the streaming, on YouTube, what are you guys drinking? You are not just watching the 3 of us drinking tea, right? And that's it. I should start writing some notes here.
Oh,
Number
yeah,
16. Number 16 is Manson 2021.
I have a Manson at home, Xiaoshu, or Zhongshu, Xiaoshu. That is quite similar, but sweeter and thicker.
So we have, no one is drinking tea. From Discord, please mute yourself. We have Harest that says, for the first time I see that, he's drinking water because he got probably too much coffee today. And then we have Sia drinking Argazzi. Okay, that's in line with what we are drinking, another Shang, very good. And Aaron in the Soul is eating pizza. Also fine. And we'll have some white tea later on. We are at tea number 16, just for the record, and the plan for tonight is to not go to bed before number 25.
Okay.
Because we have to hit that halfway mark.
I mean, realistically speaking, the one who's hurt the most by that would be you, so it is up to you. There you go.
Heard this. Agatha just drank a soup-ware with a slice of fresh ginger.
Nice. Could work for sure.
We, Doesn't matter. Every word you write, we have something for it. For example, if we read ginger, Sigi, can you remember a tea that has to do with ginger?
Yeah. nannuoshan, for example, dansong. But also,
That we have there. We have it there.
yeah.
Yeah, we have a ginger flower dansong that you have to taste as well.
I'm just trying to think. There's. Oh no, that's not ginger. That's ginseng.
Ah, ginseng. Yeah.
What I'm thinking of, because the like ginseng is one of the fragrances common in aged pu'er, but I forgot what it's called in Chinese.
Ginseng. Oh, no idea. If there is any Chinese speaking, Mandarin speaking. Zero, just join. I'm drinking a yellow GABA tea in my 50s Benshan. Oh wow. Teapot. Nice.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I should start taking.
You think you're going to sleep after these? Well, I think I will sleep actually because I'm definitely more tired than yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel the tiredness. I think I won't have any issue at all to sleep. The very question is whether Gabriel will be able to sleep on the floor because I don't have any other mattress. So if you want, you can share the bed with Sigi. Yeah, so you keep each other warm. Yeah.
Maybe the how's it called? The Teppich?
Carpet?
Carpet, yeah. I'm so tea drunk already.
Maybe the carpet is better.
Okay, let's talk about tea.
Yes, we are drinking. Well, you are the Shen drinker. I won't drink much more than that. What are you saying about this tea? How many plus minus do you have?
Surprisingly good mouthfeel.
Why surprisingly? Just because you think I have bad teas? Or?
No, I was expecting like. So I would be surprised if this is Gushu from Mansong because it would be like extremely expensive. But so I compare it in my mind to the Mansong that I know, the only Mansong I ever tried. This one has certainly better mouthfeel. It's not a thick. It's very sweet. Like it has the Mansong character. Yeah, I like it very much. Aftertaste could be a bit more Huigan, but
Then, Sigi?
I'm still in the process of figuring it out. I need a bit more time, but I've noticed that I think it has a nice fragrance. The aftertaste isn't very strong, but the fragrance of it is quite nice. I think. I agree. Mouthfeel is quite good on this one. But with the larger categories, I still need to see more of it.
I see. I'm definitely not in Shen mode. I'm brewing this just for Gabriel, so.
I've been craving some Shen.
You know, I drink a lot Shen in the evening. It's just that being the 16 tea, I just kind of, I don't know, I need something not too aggressive. And it has been an hectic day today, so. You guys let me know when you want to know the price. What we do, I know of course the wholesale price, and I make a best guess based on that, on what the price would cost on the shop. Now, it is just an estimate because it depends on many variables like the exchange rate, when we will buy it, if we will buy it, the shipping cost, the customs, and so on. But it gives an idea, right? Because I use the same formula for all the teas.
Yeah, you get the classic Iban taste. Sweet, thick, flowery.
There is a question from Sia that I would redirect to Gabriel, at least half of it. So Sia is asking, what does each one of you, each one of us, it's a long answer then. Well, we start with Gabriel. Each one of us look for in a Sheng when it comes to sourcing and in general. It's a very complex question because it is the three of us, what we look in a Sheng, when we look for sourcing, and also in general. Maybe I speak for the sourcing, you speak in general.
Okay,
Let's do like that.
So in general, the Sheng like hard to don't know where to start. So aspects that I care about are the overall mouthfeel, aftertaste, especially Huigan, and like the balance is also very important. Less so the fragrance and taste. I'm not really looking for that in a Sheng particularly. Like it should be good, but it's not like the most important thing for me. Like it all should be kind of fit together, the bitterness, the aftertaste, the mouthfeel. It should it's hard to describe, like I said, most important mouthfeel, aftertaste.
So mouthfeel comes first.
Mm-hmm.
And for you, Sigi?
What I look for in Sheng, I think we have a couple of videos about that on the nannuoshan YouTube channel if you're interested. No, but more seriously. I mean, first off, I think ultimately, if it's about personal, like what I'm looking for personally, one kind of big characteristic that's hard to put forward, especially in a tasting setting like this, is that it's a tea that will kind of make me feel comfortable when I drink it, which I think is also part of the reason why I'm more biased towards aged tea, because young, especially Sheng, can often be quite aggressive, be it either in taste or on the stomach. Now, like the first thing, or I think kind of the first hurdle any tea I enjoy has to clear is that it's something I'm comfortable drinking, something that isn't gonna make me completely break out in sweats or make me feel good in my own body, that kind of thing. After that, I'm looking for more typical things, standard things, of course, mouthfeel, or I think like texture, those kind of things are something I tend to pay more attention to than specific tastes or fragrances. But it all should kind of form a cohesive picture. Like if I have a tea that has the texture of something like a mature Sheng, then it I think would feel kind of weird if that same tea had the same aromas as something from like 2021. It all kind of needs to fit together, and especially of course then with regards to aged tea, there has to be a kind of harmony between what the tea is and how it was stored. Certain types of tea work better with different kinds of storage, and overall it needs to be just, I think, harmonious above everything.
Yeah, and about the sourcing, of course, one aspect important in the sourcing that was not mentioned by Sigi and Gabriel is the price. So I would say the price has to match the taste and the roof.
Provenance,
but roof is something else.
Reputation,
and the reputation
is also.
Oh yeah, and kind of the reputation of the region of the tea. So if a tea comes, if it is a gush, if it comes from a famous place, the price might be expensive, but doesn't have to be excessively so. And the other way around, if it is just a place from tea from nowhere, it shouldn't cost too much. So once the price is actually okay, and this is important for the shop, of course, for obvious reason. What I look in a young shang, let's say like this, it's a character. I would like to identify clearly what type of shang it is. Like there are different characters in the shang world. You can have the tea that is more gentle, more sweet if you want. There is the classic so Manghai, bitter, aggressive. There is one that is maybe more spicy, and it is really characterized by spiciness. You may have maybe a EU that is more soft, gentle, round. So you just want to clearly identify that. You don't want, in Italy we say, you don't want something that is neither meat nor fish.
Yeah. And I think something that's also part of that I've kind of just thought about is I feel like there's also a way to kind of have intent behind what the tea is going to be, intent on the end of the person processing it. So it isn't just like kind of done without much care for it, but that every step from picking to withering, etc., is done.
Craftsmanship.
Yeah, exactly, with a specific goal in mind.
And all right, let's go to the price. So make your guess. Or what do you think? It's a fair price, a good price? How much will you pay for the tea?
So, in the past, I used to search a lot on TEAWARE, etc., for nannuoshan, and I know that even the let's say more questionable ones on there are still listed for very expensive prices. So given that, my expectation of this would be for it to be above 50 euros for 50 grams, maybe like 60 for 50 grams.
But okay, you don't like anyway young shang, so it's not anyway something you would look for, probably.
It depends. I mean, if there's kind of a special opportunity or something, then I might still go for it, because young shang is going to become mature shang one day. So,
and for you, for this?
Well, given the reputation and the price of nannuoshan, this won't be cheap. Like from the taste, like it doesn't taste like very small trees at all. I would expect it to be at minimum, or let's first I put it in price per gram. I'd say 90 cents at minimum, and
per gram?
up to up to 2 euros per gram.
So let's say starting from 45 euros, or let's say $45, more or less the same, up to $90 per 50 gram.
Yeah.
It's matcha, so you can easily sell it also in lower quantity. You don't have to sell the whole. We might buy it also as matcha if we go for it. So you say starting price of 45 euros, but would you also pay that money? Do you think it's worth?
I'd pay like up to let's say 60 or 65 for 65 euros for 50 grams maybe.
All right, so I can tell you would buy this tea, and on the nannuoshan shop it would be more or less $45 or 42 euros per 50 grams. Yeah, so not too cheap. It's expensive, but still a good price. I have to say there is a more caveat to that, and is that this price has been calculated just with the money that the farmer would receive. But to get a better price, I would source this tea not directly, but through a friend that buy also other teas from the producer. This is what my friend would pay, basically, and I would pay a commission to my friend, not a large one, so maybe a couple of euros more at the end, just because of that.
But what would be the wholesale price for the farmer, roughly?
In yuan?
Or in yuan,
the wholesale price would be about 1,200, 1,500, something like that yuan per half a kilo. I mean before shipment, right? Just the price you pay in Yunnan, yeah.
For 1,100 for 500
No,
grams.
let's say 1,500 class, 1,500.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this one does feel closer to the what was it, 2014 Iwu and the 2013 Bingdao. It feels closer to that category of Shen.
Mm-hmm. So, do you think we should consider buying it for the shop? Because, yeah, it's still an expensive tea. We have to remember. Yeah.
So, as it's matcha, like it could be like sold in smaller quantities, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't be worth that price.
So, okay.
Yeah, I think it could be good, especially because if I remember correctly, the Bingdao was sold out the 2013, right? And there's only a bit left of the.
They were cheaper though. They were cheaper.
Yeah, but what I mean is like this could kind of be a successor in a similar range of quality.
Mm-hmm.
So with those teas running low, this could serve as a replacement for something in the same range.
Okay, guys, I have an idea for the next one. We can give it to the vote. So, first of all, we have 6 Rogui that we are not going to taste tonight because we would like to do a video. I mean, it will be challenging to make a video with 6 teas, but we'll think something about that. But we can take, I'd say everyone agrees with rock tea. Please say yes. So I can bring here the other rock teas we have, leaving the 6 Rogui there, leaving all the rock tea that we already drank there. And then we go through them with all of you so you get an idea of what we have here. And then you are free, both on YouTube and Discord, to suggest something that you would like us to drink. And we'll do that big sacrifice and have the 17th tea.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay. I mean, if I remember correctly, most of the stuff that's left is very high quality, so... Malzi, we already had TEAWARE, and wait, is this sheet?
Yeah, we had Martoyen, TEAWARE.
Yep. And I think it was actually the best yancha we had today.
Such a pity that Mauzi was not there to enjoy the tea. Yeah, it's hard life. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was very good.
All right, guys. So here we go. A few yancha. We have a. Did we add C today? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, we had this already. Next.
Was this the TEAWARE?
Yeah.
Oh.
We have.
Oh wait, we have another full.
Yeah, someone ordered it. Maybe me.
Need to check.
There is a chance. Is there a chance? Let me see, Mauzi.
I mean, in my opinion, it was the best tea of the day so
Is
far.
there a chance? Is there a chance? Yes, that goes online. Sigi would like to have it online. Gabriele would like to have it online, and Gabriele is not so sure. Guess who decide? All right, guys. We have Beidou Yan.
Wait, I have to check if the letter is correct.
So Bei Do Yan, which means I think polar star. And?
I got 100 grams of this one.
Aha!
I just checked.
Really? Okay. So good
I'm
choice.
so good
So
at
it's
tea.
here. We have a Shui Shen from Bei Do Yan,
That's actually
which is a famous yan in Zhengyang. We have
No, I got 50 grams.
50 grams. Lao Tsong Shui Xian from San Yangfang, another Zhengyang. So Shui Xian, Lao Tsong Shui Xian, and then we have from Tianxin Yan, Mao Ho, that I've never heard. What's Mao Ho? Maohou. We didn't check that, I have never heard it, so not sure. Then we have a Shui Shen from Mazenfeng, another Shui Shen from an unknown place, another Tieluan from an unknown place, and then we have a Lao Tsong Shui Shen, another one from Wu Sang Di. So there are all these 5 teas from Real Cliff, Zhengyang, and these 2 that are from elsewhere. Now I have already a preference, but as mentioned before, if you could follow all those Chinese words, feel free to let us know what to drink. Otherwise, we'll decide ourselves. 95?
So, Mao Ho is, I mean, I'm not sure which way it would be in Chinese, but the Mao means hare and the Ho means monkey. So,
Yeah,
Is
Mao
it
was-
Is it place maybe? Or no, maybe the name.
yeah, or it's a place, that could also be, of course. Let's see, Mao Ho. Ah, wait, cross between Bai Mao Ho. There's a green tea or white tea called Bai Mao Ho, which hairy white monkey is a cultivar that originates in Zhenghe. Not sure if it's related to this at all, but
Well, I mean, no one is writing what we should write, so I have a proposal for a proposition for you.
is writing. Oh no, did he? Or is it?
The orange package, he say. He would like us to try the Mao
that's
Ho.
the Mao Ho. Yeah.
That would be an option. But I would like to try this tea actually when I am more ready for an excellent tea, because I have so much. So we might not follow Mao Tse. But I have another idea. Why don't we do a comparison between the 2 Lao Tsong? They come also from Lao Tsong Shushi, and they come also from different producers. It's a tea that I really love. And then let's see if we get inspiration for this one. But this is a very fancy one.
Okay. Should I take the platter and put it over there?
Yeah, just let me take the tea first. Okay. I don't think it's needed to do a parallel tasting. We do one after the other. 2 different producer, 2 different places, both most likely in Zhengyang. Okay. So our official tea scale.
Yeah.
Let's do 5 grams. Let's go back to the 5 grams.
Which one are we doing now?
So now, the first one we are doing is
I4. Sun Young Feng.
it is number 14 for Mr. 2, number 14.
Is that 14 or I4?
No, it's I4. You're right. 16. So it's Mr. 2, I4, and it is Sun Yang Feng Lao Tsong Shui Xian. We brew it at what we have, 95 degrees centigrade. 95 degrees centigrade, 100 milliliters, 5 grams.
Oh, perfect. 5.0.
Very nice leaves, very thick and clear. Let's try, very nice smell. Let's try to bring those closer to the camera so you can have a view. First camera. And then second camera. But this camera is not focusing. This camera doesn't want to focus, so that's it. Sorry guys. Dry leaves. Can we warm it up?
Smells very nice.
It smells a bit like the Dachenpau and the Fische we had earlier.
Okay. So let's see. So now we warmed up the guy one and we see how the warmed up dry leaves smell. You go first. Can we expect any new Sheng or Heicha on the shop this year? Sia is asking. For sure, many. That's the easy answer.
Oh, so nice. This is good.
It's someone is asking about the Brita filter. There are different opinions about that. I kind of like it. It's I've been using it a lot. I just don't like to buy water. I find it a waste. So in Switzerland we have good water, but sometimes it is a little bit heavy. So that remove a little bit of the let's say more heavier minerals. The harder minerals, and so the water is a little bit sweeter, but not too light. It's not like distilled water.
I mean, and we are drinking Yancha right now, after all, which, at least in my opinion, also does quite well with slightly harder water.
And yeah, that filter has been used for a while, so Britta is saying me that I should replace the cartridge already long ago, so not sure we have a lot of filter in there. How is that? It's pretty intense, eh?
It smells really good in my opinion.
Very, there is a strong roasting.
Yeah, the roasting's on the stronger side.
Yeah.
Quite fruity, like red ripe fruits.
I'd propose replacing my 50 grams of 2008 Qijong with this one.
It's different prices also probably, so.
Oh, just a little bit.
Oh. The Qijong wasn't expensive.
Yeah,
Qijong,
no.
it was
No, it wasn't
it was the 2008, right?
Yeah, it wasn't particularly expensive.
So it was not bad.
So
It was interesting. Like I am kind of happy to take some of that with me.
yeah, I didn't like it very much.
Yeah, I liked it.
But I mean, it was also much cheaper than the other ones.
It's interesting now. Wet leaves, despite the strong roasting, you still or you actually smell the fragrance of the cultivar, of the leaves, despite the strong roasting. Like there is a strong roasting, but it's not overwhelming. It's not covering completely everything else, even though we haven't really we have just rinsed the leaves. Shall I?
Yeah, now the more flowery notes come through.
Yeah.
Not as fruity as the dry leaves were. I was expecting more of that.
In the dry leaves, I had the roasting presence. Maybe I didn't pay much attention either. Oh yeah. I think actually, okay, with this tea from this producer, you actually almost don't need the strainer. These very clean leaves. You don't look. You don't see any tiny bit of powder or small pieces.
Oh, it smells of plums.
Plums. I think it is a good after dinner tea.
Plum would be indicative of a slightly higher roasting level, if I remember correctly.
The picture is so good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look. I got.
Oh wow. Oh, you have to try this. Like plum.
Twice good.
I can't keep smelling this. We can use another picture for the tea. This. Okay. Oh, this is tough.
Also, myself, I don't know the price yet. It is written on the back, so I will check that later.
I mean, there's this one. I think. I mean, we're only like one steep in, but the impression I'm getting right now is that out of all the yancha we've had so far, this is the most balanced one. Like, it's got the notable roasting, but as you've pointed out, it's also got the like more typical cultivar characteristics underneath.
Actually, I wouldn't describe it as being balanced. I feel like.
By the way, we have to say that balance is the motive of these 2 days of tasting. If there is one word we keep on repeating all the time, is balance. So let's keep on.
It's certainly
And the
not.
best part about it is that we all mean different things by it.
As you can see, right?
Yeah, but it's also like different tastes. Everyone
Yeah.
kind of has their own understanding of what's balanced. Some like more bitterness, some like less. More roasting, less.
I wasn't focusing on the balance yet. Balance yet. Shall I? Yeah.
And I was like feeling it's a bit different than your standard yancha in that it has very pronounced clarity and top notes while also having good roast notes.
It's different than your average yancha.
Yeah, but I wouldn't like put it as unbalanced at all. But it wasn't like a standout feature for me.
They can't hear that.
Certainly good tea.
One thing I haven't quite made up my mind about yet is mouthfeel.
It's kind of lacking. But I get the plum note again in taste.
Yeah, comparatively it is probably this tea's weakest point, but it's not a bad mouthfeel. It's just not as...
There is one aspect. So I'll read what I wrote. Right. So I wrote high roast, fairly aromatic, good taste. Kind of simplistic, but you know it makes a frame. And then I add not much of that wild taste between brackets of Lao Tsong in the first brew. So now this is a Shui Xian, but it's a Lao Tsong Shui Xian. It means an old bush Shui Xian. Old bush Shui Xian I associate it with a very characteristic taste. It's one of those teas that are easy to recognize, let's say. For me, it's very difficult to describe. The easiest way that I find is just it has a wild taste. It tastes like forest, like mushrooms, like leaves, and so on. And and here I don't have that. So if I would drink this blind, I would never say it is a Lao Tsang Shui Xian. It is a very good tea, but it doesn't have that. Those characteristics that I would expect from it. And I start looking at the price. And I have to calculate that.
I do think that this tea is a tea that's easy to enjoy drinking. That's kind of the feeling I get from it. But I don't think it's like perfect per se.
All right. Whenever you want, you can start guessing the price and so on. I'll search something about. Let's see if we can find some information about this specific place of origin. No. Now I have to find again the right windows. Someone is asking where is Joe? Joe is probably at home actually. Joe is never able to react to quick indication because he has a very busy life. So not because of willingness, it just has a very busy life. So when I knew I had to invite someone for the next day, I just even didn't think about Joe. Who lives around the corner, but Sigi and Gabriel joined from Munich, even from another country.
Yep.
All right. I mean, do you want to think about the price, or should I just go and tell you?
No, I want to guess.
I'm also gonna guess.
Because it's a hard
Then guess.
It's a hard one. So it's not like my cup of tea, and not my style of Yansha, but it's still a good one. I prefer different rows, different processing. I wouldn't probably buy it because it won't be cheap, but if I had to guess, I would say for 35 to 40 euro.
Mouth is right. My least favorite part of Yansha is looking at the price.
I'm gonna throw out 65.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure this is one of the more expensive ones.
It's very expensive, and no one of you got even close to it. 81.
Okay.
That would be 81 euros, $85 for 50 grams. We can officially say we're not gonna buy it. I think is a good tea. I don't find actually any mistakes or anything that it really lacks beside that aspect of Lao Tsang Shui Xian.
Mouthfeel was quite weak.
Okay. Gabriel say mouthfeel was quite weak. Kind of like the tea, but I would never spend that amount of money, so I would not offer it to you for that amount of money.
Yeah, if you compare it to the Fuzhou which was a third.
I feel like at the same time, maybe we shouldn't do that because a lot of teas are going to look a bit silly if we compare it to that one.
Yeah.
No, but it's a good tea, but I'll throw it away and we go. Can you wait, please, 5 grams of the other one?
Mm-hmm.
I do. This is, I think, something that I would enjoy drinking a bit more often. I think it's nice, but yeah, like,
not for the price though.
exactly. Like, if something is that expensive, then it's not like I'd be happy to drink this more often. It should be more like I don't want to drink this more often because it's so special and it's gonna ruin other things.
Yeah, for sure.
It isn't quite at that level.
Yeah, but that's part of the game.
Yeah.
We go with the 18th.
This is also lots
It's
of
from Catherine. It is from where?
This one.
It's from
Usandi.
D
WU.
Lao Tsong Shui Shen. Let's see if I find any information about the place. I'm just checking on Bubble Card, nothing fancy. Oh, yeah, there is an entry. Usandi, a small Uishan village in a protected area where most families are descended from a man named U, where Laotsong Shuishen trees are never pruned.
Oh. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing, but it's also a normal thing. For Laotsong Shuishen, these are actually not really pruned. And they are, quite high bushes, way taller than I.
I remember that photo you showed once of, where was that bush of Laotsong Shuishan? Somewhere along the cliffs.
Yeah, exactly, yes. So
Just kind of randomly standing there.
it's, well, at least, it's always good to see a match between the information you find and what the suppliers say. So it's a famous place
First
for
impression.
Laotsong Shuishen.
This one seems a bit spicier than the other one.
Oh, it has an apple fragrance.
I want more cheese.
Oh, it's.
No, thank you.
I won't taste any tea after that.
No worries.
It's really fresh. Like there's a freshness behind the roast.
I was thinking if we still have some cheese tomorrow, because I saw we also have minced meat, right? I might make.
Yeah, there are meatballs.
Exactly.
Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
Spicy.
It's quite nice.
Let's see if it meets. Good, yeah.
Yeah. Like it's like Emmental cheese if it actually had any flavor.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, that one's special. Yeah, Shuishen is actually with Roguin my favorite cultivar for Yencha.
Which are the opposite. Rogui, super strong. Shuishen, super mild. Go for it.
Yeah. I don't really have a favorite cultivar. That one packet of Shuishen that you gave me at some point was quite nice. I finished that one rather quickly, but that was all. So I'm very much broadening my horizons here.
I don't drink a lot Shuishen, normal Shuishen, but I really like Laotsong. And among the Laotsong, among the old bushes, Shuishen is by far the most famous, to the point that some producer would just write Laotsong on the bag and they mean it is a Shuishen.
Yeah, I mean, like the one we had before this one, right? This one also only had Lautsong.
It does? Okay.
Yeah, it smells very, very unique, but not unique in a bad way. Like unique, very good unique.
It stands out.
Where did I put the things for sealing the bags?
The little clips. I don't know.
I had them around.
Somewhere. Fortunately, my eyes are not good enough for spotting.
Oh, it's still sticking.
Oh, yes, right.
Please. I forgot.
Yeah, we're already quite tea drunk, I would say. At least I am.
Maybe so.
Where did I put them?
It's just good. Hard to describe. Very, very unique, distinct.
Is the wash?
Nope.
No.
First sleep. Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, this definitely goes into a bit of a different direction than the other one. Though, I feel like this smells just like the dry leaf, a little bit more kind of cinnamon-y. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the viewers, I just noted down an immediate plus for mouthfeel. I think this one,
Yeah.
especially when compared with the previous one, is just immediately better in that regard.
Yeah, it has this baked apple.
Yep.
Berries, marmalade sweetness or jam sweetness.
We have a question.
Very
Okay.
good.
And what is your favorite poor region and why?
Oh my god. Why do you ask that?
Regen or regens?
Region. You can pick only one.
I can't.
For the
Regens.
for the longest time, my two favorites were Mahe and Gödang, but
I'll write it here in the chat.
okay.
Manhe or man.
Mahei,
Mahei, the one you.
Hei.
yeah, like
Mahei
Mhm.
and Geden. Okay.
but I don't know. Things have changed since then. It's kind of hard to say what it would be nowadays, especially because I've started focusing more on factory tea, which are rarely single origin.
I like a lot spiciness in the tea, and that's why I tend to like usually better teas from Linsan.
Aren't you kind of obligated to say nannuoshan? There is actually something I thought that you might find interesting. There was a limited production run from Daiyi Factory, 2003, of nannuoshan tea.
Okay.
Limited to, I think, 11,000 pings. And I've been trying to find one somewhere, but it's
How?
hard to find and expensive. I think it goes for like 1,100 euros.
2000,
per ping.
2003.
Yeah, 2003. Though there also is funnily enough, an unlimited quantity run of nannuoshan. I think they call it like nannuoshan Gengshan, which actually fetches an even higher price than the limited quantity one.
So
There is a
I like
message
many-
from you.
mhm.
There is a message from Omer for you.
Oh,
Chawang Shu.
yeah.
Chawang Shu. Do you remember us talking when we were driving? The one I always mistake for Gaoshan is Chawang Shu.
Ah, yeah. Okay. So it's hard for me to like pinpoint one region. I certainly like so I like tea from Sichuan the most. As well as so from Manghai region as well as Mengla. Mostly like in Manghai region in the southern part. So in the direction of Bulang I like Hekai very much and Pasha. So that region Loman or how's it called?
Banpen?
Not Banpen. How could I forget the name? I will continue with Mangla region. So Ibang, Gedeng, and not Gedeng, Manjon, and especially Ibu. I'm a big fan of Ibu. It's like very diverse. There is so many like sub-regions with.
Manku you like as well?
Yes, I also like Manku, but
Let's highlight that it's easier. Gabriel, tell me a region you don't like.
Dali.
Maybe like from the three main. I don't like Pur as much. Pur region. It's sometimes a bit boring. But yeah, like if I had to pick one, I like the most. It's Iwu with like Tongqinghe, and like.
Let's focus on rock tea.
Yeah.
Let's focus on
Okay,
rock
let's-
tea. That's see, was the wrong question, because if you ask them to speak about Pur, we speak about Pur forever. But Pur is over for tonight. Water.
I thought it was still steeping.
Yeah. Labanjan is not my favorite one. Too expensive. Anyway, it's just very
That's-
aggressive.
Bakanoi.
I
was the one
start
was
start
missing.
talking again about Shank. Stop it. Who is asking now?
I mean, it's all the people want to talk about.
Yeah, I'm just
There's no fault
joking.
of our own.
Just joking. You want to be stronger?
Yeah.
Yeah,
course.
No, I don't want to spoil it, but number one from the I can't believe it's not being dull tasting is definitely also up there.
That was good.
Very good.
That was really
I
good.
think I'm gonna remember that one for quite a while.
Yeah. I got to feel the tea. It's 10 p.m. and we have 7 teas to go.
Sounds good.
We should hurry up.
Tomorrow morning I have to go in the office. No, I get that.
I don't think we need it.
I have to go to the pool. I will fall asleep while swimming tomorrow. Because you're already lying, right? So it's easy though. 1 stroke, 2 stroke. At a certain point I will stop moving.
I mean, maybe you should try to make sure to do backstrokes while that's happening.
Backstroke.
So you just land face up.
Yeah. But that stroke is really hard for me. Actually, it's the worst where I'm the slowest
But I
in that
can't
stroke.
do it either.
It's I don't know why I'm so slow in backstroke. I'm faster in breast than in.
We have a question from Ömer. What are we drinking now? We're drinking
Tea.
tea. Yeah.
Tea. So
Laochong Suisian from
yeah, the second Laotsong Shuishan of the evening
from Usandi, a region
from
in Zhejiang.
Usandi.
From the descendants
Search it on Bubble Card.
of the famous Mr. Wu.
Yes, the very famous Mr. Wu that had many descendants.
So good.
So guys, start guessing the price.
Not cheap.
Oh my god.
The price is not cheap.
I feel like just going by taste, this one would have to be more expensive than the previous one, but it's also kind of hard to envision it being even more expensive.
It's easy to be more expensive for Yanshan.
It is, yeah, but I don't want it to be because I want to be able to drink it. I'm just gonna say 80 euros 50 gram.
I hope it's less.
I'll do the math. I'll do the math.
I would guess. Oh, it's a hard one. Like I would pay up to 70 or 80. That would be like a hard limit. Let's say yeah, the line of deep pain, especially the wallet. So it could be more expensive, but I would pay up to like 70 for 50 grams. That would be my limit. But it could also be a bit more expensive.
I need one more steep to decide on that one in particular.
But it's very good.
All right.
I can see it.
Just source the tea you still remember tomorrow. Is everything written down?
I mean, I'm gonna remember that shomei tomorrow, but that doesn't mean I should source it.
No, please not. Like,
It is here, look. Here it is, the show me.
And there it will stay.
if you want like a mushroom, I don't know what. Yeah, just buy mushroom, not the show me.
Yeah, they didn't like it.
Not
Me
my
neither.
favorite.
Jesus, I'm tired. Alright. Siggy,
One more.
guess the price.
Yeah, I'm going with 80 euros for 50 grams.
Alright. 60.
Nice. I think that's actually good value for this tea.
Still expensive, but
It seems so much more worth it than the one we had before that.
So you would buy for
yeah,
the shop.
yeah, for sure. 50 grams.
I think just between like Lao Tsong, Shuishian's, this one is.
Well, the only
superior.
thing I noted down, I'm getting tired, is I wrote as the first thing, more Lao Tsong taste. It's just, it has that wild footprint.
Yeah, I think overall it covers a broader palette of flavors, I think. Because it also has more diverse kind of flavors that are on the sweet end, but then also has more other things.
Very large leaves.
Maybe it's a very loud song.
It's a Lao Lao.
A good song.
Good song. Yeah, I want to say the same.
It's a good song.
That sounds so stupid.
Did you already taste the Jingui Yancha by chance? Jingui.
Shuijingui.
Yeah, 2.
Two.
Oh, two.
One.
Yeah, we had 2 Shuijingui.
One.
Maybe.
No, like yesterday we had a Shuijingui.
Or did we just have one twice?
Oh no, it was a
No,
Baijiko.
no, just
Ah,
one.
yeah, Baijiguan.
Just one. I think overall we didn't like it much.
Yeah. Wasn't that the
Yeah.
first tea we had? Or was the Baijiguan the first we had?
Today,
No.
The Baijiko
yesterday.
was the first one.
Magic One was the first one, and
Yeah, the Shuijingui was more expensive, or as expensive.
it's
as
Mato
the Tielo
Yang.
Han.
That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah,
But
too
But
expensive.
The Tielo Han was much better.
It was good. Yeah, you like the aftertaste and the mouthfeel, but it was just too expensive.
Yep.
Let's see how much Yancha I have to buy this year.
Yes.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Do you actually do planning like we need this much of a certain type of tea? I can't read that. I'm blind.
It's everything I have. Yeah, I can tell you precisely. Of yancha, we need 17.8 kilo.
Not bad.
Just to be
And
precise.
I assume that's kind of based on the sales volume of previous years and whatnot.
It is based on the sales of the previous year, how much is left on stock, the prediction of the sale of the first half of this year, and the market or let's say the sales prediction for the next.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah.
So yeah,
Don't
that's
we
a
have
good
CD
one.
going right now? Okay.
Okay, we keep it a little bit longer, and so guys, we have 5 more teas to go.
We have one more Shuishan.
We have also some Heicha, not to forget.
So you don't want to take it?
No, it's fine, but we have 2 Shuishan. Would be another comparison interesting because we have now 2 Laotsong Shuishan and we have 2 Shuishan.
I mean, how do you feel in terms of focus levels? Are we ready for this one, or do you
I'm
want
not,
to save
I'm
that?
not, I'm not.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's. We have another TEAWARE here. Maybe it's also good.
Let's do that. Let's do that. So Maut is happy. Since we didn't choose the orange one that he suggested, we choose his favorite tea. TEAWARE. Well, it's not your favorite. It's your favorite yancha. Favorite tea.
May I ask for the price of the TEAWARE? Do you mean the one we're going to,
Keep
we're
for
going
us?
to order, but the one.
Who is asking?
Motzi.
The one we had or this one? The one we had.
The one we had.
This one is still a
that
secret.
one was expensive.
68
For 50.
for 50.
Yeah.
So 70.
Worth it.
Yeah, I mean, we got a fancy selection here. Other teas that are a bit less fancy or so, I have also tasted in China. But when it comes to this quality, I just prefer to taste it myself. And best with friends. Yeah, the one we had long before Malti, that's the one 68.
Yeah, that's this one.
It is the Mato TEAWARE.
What's the minimum order weight?
What the minimum order weight? 20 grams.
Once it's on nannuoshan.
Once it's on the nannuoshan. If you want to try it before, you have to come down here. I mean, in case it doesn't make it on nannuoshan. In case it doesn't make it on nannuoshan, the only thing we have left, we have about 40 grams that I have here in my house.
And 50
You can
grams
have
on
a
mine.
couple of samples, yeah.
But
Okay, let's go.
I would be a little surprised if it doesn't make it, because it's very good.
Expensive, but also unusually good.
Where is the TEAWARE bag?
Over there. I can
this
give
one?
it you in a moment.
Yes.
Yep. 2022. Wait, I
So
see
the-
what
That's right. T19. It is from Catherine. TEAWARE 2020. Okay. We go again for 5 grams,
Have a
correct?
letter?
5 grams, 95
No.
degrees.
These don't have letters.
Okay.
How many degrees?
95.
Alright, Gabriele, concentrate yourself. We need to clean these.
Concentration. Honestly, I actually feel pretty good right now. I could definitely go for a few more.
Okay. I'm just feeling tired.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah. I'm a bit tea drunk. But yeah.
So Mauti, what's your question answer? No, I'm not sure. So we are at the TEAWARE 2020 for the records. Not much smell.
Smells a bit more mellow than the previous TEAWARE.
Is this a rinse? What is this?
No, this is the last
one.
steep of the previous one.
Oh, was it a power steep from the color? Looks like.
Yeah.
It looks very powerful.
Okay. Need more food. Tea makes you gain in food because if you drink a lot of tea, you also need a lot of food.
Yep. Those are the things tea weight loss advocates won't tell you.
I mean, no bitterness. It's like,
This is the first tea that's all pluses in my evaluation.
It doesn't have for me like 4 pluses in any of the categories, but it's the first one with like 3 pluses in every category.
Water.
We have Sia. Sia, where are you writing from? You seem super active. It seems it's not late there. Maybe you're on the other side of the ocean. Any outstanding teas? Oops. Any outstanding teas you tasted that surprised you? Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
We can go through the list. Let's do that. But only Still strong here, actually.
Sniff them, please.
So we go through the list of the teas we have been drinking.
Unusual.
Let's do that.
Yep.
So we had
Quite strong.
a Baijig one. We skipped on that. The second tea was a faux show. We like it very much.
Yeah.
Was very good price, very good tea. Just convinced us a lot as a second tea. Then we had a pomelo flower fragrance dancong Yo Hua Xiang that was skipped. Not
Interesting
selected.
tea though.
Then we had another dancong, 8 Immortals Baxiang. I'm not so sure about the pronunciation. Was very affordable, 21 euros, $23 for 50 grams. We all said we should buy that. We had the Dianhong from the 90s. We didn't mention anything about it because we don't know the price yet. Let's do like that. I won't read them all. I just focus on those that we liked. Then we had the 4 times roasted Dahong Pao that convinced. So very high roasting Dahong Pao. Then we had the Mato Yan Tieluohan that was also very convincing. Then we had the parallel tasting of 3 Huangjishan. Among those, 2 were quite good. One is the one we would go for, that is from the mother tree of Huangjishan. Super expensive, but very good, very solid thing. Then during this streaming, we had the Mansong 2021, also convincing. And the one just before this one, the Laotsang Suishian from Usandi, despite the price, were also a good one. So what I see here is that we have a lot of expensive tea that we like, and so we have to see what do we do with that.
Yep.
Yes, from Germany. We see you are like Sigi that live in another time zone.
Perhaps.
But not in Switzerland. Yesterday, I went to bed like an hour, 1.5 hours later than usual. You guys went to bed 2 hours earlier than usual, and so everyone went to bed together at the same time. Okay, let me concentrate on this. Actually, the roasting is way stronger in the taste than in the smell of the dry leaves.
Yeah.
Very good roasting. Strong.
It's like it's very fixed to the leaves. It doesn't emanate any scent. but it's very present in the brew.
Not much aroma, but good taste. I would say.
So see, yeah, I was thinking that since you yeah. I mean, yes, I could order some mouths just for you. We are probably going to buy more from this vendor, and I know him well enough that he would give me any quantity I want for that price, like no minimum order.
Interesting.
Yeah, here is the same time as in Germany, Sia. We are in Zurich, it's not that far. Actually, I'm proud that just few months ago, I ran from here to Germany.
Ran as in
Running.
on your legs?
Without any break. I didn't even stop for pee. So I'm very proud of that.
Wait. I could swear that's like 120 kilometers.
It's less than you think. That's why it's nice to say that. But it's less
okay.
than you think. But I ran to the Rhine, to the river. So I was just at the border. Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, yeah, you made on Instagram a story.
Oh yes, I made an Instagram story. That's right. Yeah. And yeah, you know, when I left home, I didn't realize I'm going to run to Germany. But then at a certain point, I said, "Oh, that's true. I went to Germany." You know, this river down here, it goes to the Rhine. So I just followed the river until.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I came back by train. It took an hour only to travel back. What do you think, guys, about the team?
I need
a
more
second
infusion.
steep.
You always have an excuse to ask for more tea. It's, I need more food.
More food would
What
also
can I
not be
eat?
bad. We have a sandwich.
Sandwich is too much for me, but if you want, go ahead.
No, I don't need anything yet.
We need a cake. We have a cake.
2 even.
2 even. Yeah, I think I might go for a cake. ACC Hug. Hello. Nano region is one of my favorite. I love. Okay, so basically, yes. ACC Hug. Guess what? Nannuoshan is also one of my favorite regions. But it's my favorite just because it's the first place I have been traveling to in China. And Sia, interestingly enough, is writing, I live 200 meters away from the Rhine.
Oh, nice.
Well, the Rhine is long, so where? You have to share your location. Maybe you know, we are not far at all. Maybe you should join us tomorrow.
Better Rhine than Ross.
Maybe he should join us, or she. I mean, she should join tomorrow.
What do I make of this tea?
Oi, oi, oi. Let me concentrate on the tea. You know what? I have an idea, but I will tell you once we reveal the price. Oh, okay, that's far. He live in North Rhine-Westphalia. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the Rhine goes up there.
Yeah, makes sense for it to be called North
Is
Rhine-Westphalia.
in Cologne? Is the Rhine passing through?
I do.
Yeah, I think so. Is the Rhine.
I mean, I know that Cologne is in North Rhine-Westphalia, but...
Yeah, but I think it's the Rhine passing through Cologne, right? I mean, there is certainly a big river, I guess that's the Rhine. It's a very good chocolate museum, since I'm kind of hungry right now. Cologne. Yeah, I'll take a piece of cake.
It looks a fair bit lighter now, I feel, compared to the first.
But the steep wasn't that short.
Yeah, that's why I'm a bit surprised.
As a comparison with the other tier 1, you mean?
No, with the first 2 steeps of this one. I think this one is like fair bit lighter. So maybe the roast has kind of washed off a little bit now.
Makes sense. The cake.
I feel a little ambivalent about this tea right now, and I'm not exactly sure why. I don't think it's bad, but something about it doesn't quite click with me yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to knead the steep. I'm not sure at all. Okay, the picture smells quite good.
Calculating the price.
It also has this plummy aroma.
Need some food. This seems a plum.
Hmm?
A plum cake. I think this one I will also taste. Plums. Plums. Anyone want this?
Yeah.
Not yet. Maybe a bit.
Yeah.
I think the other TEAWARE was better.
Yes, it flows to Cologne. Thanks for confirmation. So, in my opinion, okay, the strong roasting is a bit gone, but it was an interesting strong roasting because we're very fixed to the leaves. And at the beginning, I thought it was a little bit watery in terms of mouthfeel and texture, if you want. It was lacking some complexity, but all in all, it's not bad. Like, yeah, I pinpoint to some defects, if you want, but all in all, it's not a bad tea, actually. That was my...
Yeah, it's not bad tea, but it also doesn't leave me with a particularly strong impression, I think.
Yeah, I would say it depends on the price.
I mean, I think if it's like at most half the price of the other one, then maybe it's worth thinking about, but I don't think I'd pay any more than that.
Since there's no like region specified, I would say it's not very expensive like the other one. And then I could see it being worth the money. But
So, how much would you consider it worthy of? How much would you pay for it? Would you, or how much would you say is a good price? I would suggest it to others to buy it.
$27.50.
I would have said 25 actually.
Okay. I have to check who is closer because it's very tough. 26.40.
Oh. So basically exactly
Yeah.
in the middle.
For that price, it's definitely
Ah, no,
worth
no,
it.
you're a little bit closer.
But he said how much?
25, and I
Yeah,
said
then-
27.50.
Yeah.
No, wait.
You are closer.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I said 27.50. I was like, I'm over 2.5 away.
I would say that if we say that the previous TEAWARE for 68 was worth the price, this is definitely worth its price.
Yeah, this is worth the price.
Yeah.
Not as good as the other one, but like definitely a very solid tea.
And my suggestion here would be to
I
go
think-
for both and having a TEAWARE Superior and a TEAWARE.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think that makes sense.
We should do a side-by-side comparison to also making sure that we find some commonalities when you bring two teas with the same name, right? But yeah, this is something we will certainly consider.
Oh yeah, I mean for that kind of price, absolutely good value.
What are we drinking today? Right now we're drinking TEAWARE Yencha, and we are very much Yencha focused today, evening. After dinner we started with shampooer, and after that single shampooer we have been tasting quite a few Yencha.
Yep.
Three.
Which one are we doing next?
Maybe Hacha. Or one more rock tea.
Or maybe a Hitcha and then a rock tea, or you want to stay first with rock tea and then switch to Hitcha?
As you want.
Let's do a shoe, just to change.
Okay, maybe skip that one. I don't like shoe.
You cannot skip.
Yeah, I can drink it like for evaluation, but not for enjoyment. But don't expect.
You are forced to drink.
Don't expect many pluses.
We're not here to have fun.
This is work.
That's the point. Today you are playing the role of a shopkeeper.
Yeah.
As
I can drink it for evaluation.
You, as a shopkeeper, you have also to judge and buy teas that you don't drink.
If we're gonna have shoe, then I'm probably gonna have that sandwich right after. Wait, let me fill that up. I'm just gonna let it sit here for a bit and then fill it up once more.
I mean, 100 degrees. 100. I have turned it up to 100 degrees.
100, yeah. That's the cake. Shoe.
Do we have a knife? Gongting.
Quite a few buds. Huh?
Looks like gongting.
It's a gunting, yeah. Gunting, so fine leaves, a lot of buds. You have the scale, you can maybe clean the lotus. Let's go for it.
Okay. Do we know the year on this one?
Yes, it's 2012.
Region, or is it blend?
I know just the name, Bang Bing, but I should ask for more information. I just know the year, the type of leaf, the leaf grade.
What does it smell?
Like shoe.
It smells like shoe, yeah.
So we have shoe 2012. So we are gently switching from Yancha, we had the TEAWARE, to a shu pour. As gentle as the switch can be. Is there is?
No, that's the TEAWARE power steep.
Mm.
Mouth feel is finally there.
That's just good. I think it's like the second cheapest Yancha we had these days.
The roasting is strong, but not like over roasted. Very good.
What are we doing here?
Steep. Rinse.
Okay, color looks like a good roast.
Heavy roast. Heavy roast, sure.
I'm not looking.
Someone is drinking a mango blend.
Yeah, I will wait when we drink the shu. Maybe I need to wash it.
Look at the steep and I check the price because I have to switch here to the pour.
Oh, thanks. That looks quite light. Maybe it was light fermentation? Yeah, it smells like shu. But no funkiness. Just earth.
He's running away.
Okay.
Let's see.
Shu for C
Yep.
is a 11 years old Gongting. I like a lot shu with sweets.
It does work kind of well together because it balances each other out in a way. And I mean, shu is to some extent, maybe not nowadays, but like it came about because it was meant to be had with a meal, right? So it makes sense to. This is actually not bad. I'm very surprised.
Are you going to drink the cake? No. What's the origin of this one? So we are not sure about the origin. We can check if it's written on the back actually. Oh, do you have? No, you don't have the Google Translator app.
Sure.
You don't. Okay.
No, I have it.
Okay, let's check that.
But it has some problems with like more handwritten style.
We try to find out more. Don't think what. Have we do the back?
There's rarely written anything useful.
Let's see if there is the origin.
As far as I know, there usually isn't. There might be, like, if there's a region, sometimes it's
Yunnan Shenglin Sangshe. No, I'm not sure if it's the region. No, you've deleted it.
Then nothing. Leave it there. Right?
No, it's just Yunnan province product standard number.
Blah blah blah.
Not license
So
number.
we don't know. Like this.
But wasn't there something about Lindsay?
Actually, since everyone went to bed on the Discord, but Mauzi, if you switch and watch on YouTube,
We can close Discord.
we can. No. I keep on Discord here, so we can continue chatting in the way we are doing. But I can get my phone, and I can use that also
There's
to check
also
things.
Mattia on Discord.
Right. There are two persons. All right, never
Oh,
mind.
yes.
Mattia, unless it's also good for you to keep on writing. I see that you're writing now. To keep on writing there, but just follow the streaming on YouTube. We can leave it on. You know, if you prefer Discord for any reason, that's fine.
I
You like it?
No,
I don't
I'm
think it's
pleasantly surprised by
No,
it.
I'm saying it's not horrible.
It's not hard.
Like I had worse too, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I will say in terms of
Yeah, watching on YouTube, the quality is better. Mauzi, we wait that you confirm that you both leave the chat here on Discord, and you follow us on YouTube, and then we close it on Discord. Now on the front of the wrapper there is no information about the origin. At least there is another writing that I can translate. I'll do it as soon as I get my phone.
wait.
All right, we can close the Discord. I see. Let's do that.
What are the letters?
Where is the Discord now? It's here.
Could it? Wait.
No, it's too bad. Actually, I am.
No.
No, it's getting darker. Okay. See, the rinse wasn't long enough.
The rinse was not long enough.
Now it's getting dark. The first steep was like the first rinse.
It's good. It's darker than coffee. I have to download. Actually, this is a phone I don't use, so I have to download the. ACC, the bang word. ACC, can you read Chinese? Otherwise, I mean, we just show it to you and you let us know what is written there. ACC hug. Let us know. There is always some lag. Yes, I can read Chinese. All right, here it is.
Unfortunately, this camera is really bad. It doesn't focus. It's really annoying, actually. Let me try to play with it. No, there is not much. I don't know if you can read that. It's unfortunately not focused.
But I can translate it here.
It says bumping.
Camera love faces more than tea. That's right. How it is? Dark.
It's okay. Acceptable. No, I mean it's. I feel like compared to the shoes I've tried.
Here, it's also written bumping on here.
Compared to the shoes I've tried for previous videos, I'd say this isn't quite as good, but it's still not bad overall. It's decent. It's a decent shoe.
Yeah, bumping, we know that information, but we don't know exactly what it actually refers to. Um, 11. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, wake up. My Siri went to bed. What time is now in
China?
China?
5 a.m. shouldn't it?
Okay. Unfortunately, we won't know the answer now. Doesn't matter, you know.
Sorry, it's a bit full.
So, for me, in a nutshell, is a classic shoe. Is not too strong, it's not too bitter, it's not too aggressive, it's quite round. It's not bad. I reveal you the price. It's just you know, you're not eager to guess prices on shoe. It is fairly affordable, I would say. So we would sell 50 grams for about 18 euros, and a whole big 357 gram for 84 euro, $85, something like that. So all in all, it's not too expensive. It's still an 11 years old shoe. Not that aging makes a lot of difference in shoe.
In terms of value, it seems in line with other shoe
Yeah,
offerings
yeah.
on nannuoshan.
I think you know, if I'll have just to check how much shoe we have to buy, but it's certainly a pleasant one. I don't think. Well, you say you don't comment. It's all minus.
There is 1 0, but yeah. Like, it's not bad. It doesn't have funky, weird flavors. It's
Yeah,
like the opposite. It's one of the better shoe, but
you just don't like shoe.
no matter the price, I wouldn't buy it. Any shoe.
Even not for free.
No, actually, it would just take space, and I need the space for Shang.
Okay. All right, fair enough. I feel way better after the cake.
Nice.
But I would say, what do you say, Sig? For the price would be okay.
Decent
Yeah.
value, yeah.
Decent. You not applicable. And I would say, well, we can consider it. I will see. I have also some Liu Bao we have to try. Shall we go for the Liu Bao after the shoe so that we have,
Yeah.
a reference? And so I think it's good. For a Gongting, that's affordable. Is CSA, so good. Thanks for confirming. Do you ever stock Dai shoe?
I don't think I've seen one on nannuoshan yet so far.
Oh, well, could get it. Yeah, let's get some Liu Bao, yeah? Okay.
Which one? We have two Liu Bao.
Well,
The blend.
I'll take them both. The good thing, I think this is way better for my stomach than the Yancha.
I will use this opportunity to eat this sandwich.
I think yes. I think this shoe is allowing us and our stomach and our mind to get into a Heicha mood. And we should just follow the wave, get another two. We have here a 2006 Liu Bao from the Sanhe factory. And we have a blend from another factory that is a blend of different years, from 2013 to 2019. And whatever, we take one, we start, and we see how it is. No information about the price. If we like, I will ask.
Okay. How many grams?
Here we have 6.4. Let's do 6.4. And 100 degrees centigrade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells very good. Yeah.
Wet, but hopefully not in the same direction as the 2008 Shomei that we had earlier on.
I want to rinse my cup.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, it smells like good Liu Bao.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, 6.3. Do we have some more, how are they called? Don't know the English name. And
Do you have some clips? Do you have some? Yes, I have. But water, please.
yes.
Sigi, could you please empty the water since you're there?
Mm-hmm.
It's the water waste. Thanks. All right. Certainly wet, which is kind of in line with that producer.
I think we have some more questions.
Yeah, I get to that just a second, guys. We are a little bit too busy. I'll leave it to Gabriel. Whoa. In my opinion, Liu Bao is more of a feel-good tea, just like aged Sheng is. Does Sigi agrees? What does it mean, a feel-good tea? Sigi's busy, just a second.
I honestly don't have enough experience with Liu Bao to comment on that. I think the only ones I've had so far are definitely had less than 5 total.
Mhm.
So I really can't say much. I'm gonna see what this one's like. But I have heard from a lot of other people that they tend to enjoy Liu Bao because it's a more kind of mellow and comfortable experience.
I haven't had much experience with Liu Bao either. I had like 3 Liu Bao before, so not very experienced. But the Liu Bao I had was from a wide span of prices, so and ages. I think the oldest one was from the 90s, and it was actually the one that was sold in nannuoshan.
Mhm.
Then
What
did
one
a couple more.
in the basket?
Hmm?
The one that was sold in baskets?
I don't know. There was a 90s.
Yeah, usually Liu Bao from the 90s is usually not that expensive because at that time there was a huge production. In this tasting, how do you compensate judgment of longevity, durability while being limited to 2 steeps? Oh, we're not limited to 2 steeps.
Yeah, we very much are not.
We rate our steep every team 4 or 5 times, sometimes 6. So we do a power steep at the end. Like for the shoe, for example, you know the shoe, that tea will last forever. You know, it's we did just maybe 3 brews, but you see that it instantly get dark. It's still full of taste, so it would continue for long. But all the other, unless there is a specific reason why, we have 5 to 6 steep, I would say.
This one is also 6.4 grams per 100 milliliters.
So Sia is asking, sorry, I missed your name, the one next to Gabriele. It's very easy. It's like Gabriele, you just remove the E at the end. Gabriele, Gabriel. Gabriele. And actually it would be Gabriele, Gabriel. Okay. What's that? That's still the shoe, right?
I'm drinking
be
the
the
Liu
Liu
Bao.
Bao.
I don't know what you're drinking.
I know it's the Liu Bao. Yeah. It's actually it's clearly different. The shoe was very dry, and this has a wet storage. So you had, I mean, not to the level of the white tea, but you have that.
I think this one.
Not moldy, but.
This one has more of kind of a forest floor thing going on.
But I get that with a lot of Liu Bao. Like
Gabriel, do you
potatoes.
dislike HI in general or just shoe?
just shoe.
Just shoe.
I'm not a HR fan in particular. Like I don't buy a lot of HR, but I enjoy it. Shoe is different. I just don't get it. Like I'm not saying it's a bad tea. It's just not what I like. Yeah.
Actually, this is.
I actually quite like Liu Bao.
I don't like wet storage, but certainly this is a wet storage that I enjoy. Also the fact that just drinking it before without thinking, I thought this is still the shoe. So it's like, it's not overwhelmingly wet in a way, and sometimes when it is too wet, it's just too much. Liu Bao sometimes is mildly fermented. This one is not, it's fairly dark. There are also some greener version of Liu Bao. So I'm steep, it's 6.5 gram. We are keeping the steep short, and you see this color to the water instantly. Very nice color. It's a good Liu Bao. Yeah, we left West the price because with Liu Bao it can be crazy prices. So
But I feel like since this is a Sunhe Liu Bao, it shouldn't be too expensive.
Let's find out. Yeah, is the other one the Sunhill?
This
one
Steve is
isn't.
very good.
This one isn't the Sunhill?
Oh, Pustitti.
What is this one then?
This is not the Sunhill, it's that bag. 2013, 2019 blend.
Oh, this is
Blend
the
of different
multi-year.
year that is, they code it T 0101. I'm reading a little bit here the chat, so we answer to Sia and ACC Hug. Same, I can't take Ripeware either, so we have some sub support for Gabriel. I read it in an article. HA production is entirely different from the ripe. It's more traditional and has more steps. Not sure about the more steps. In particular, Liu Bao can be also depends. You know, if you take some production of Liu Bao and of Shupware are very similar, to the point that some people argue that when Shupware was invented, the farmers in Yunnan took inspiration from Liu Bao production that is not far away in Guangxi, just next province. You have the Luan Heicha that is mildly fermented, so it's at least the processing is not as long. Shupware you would have up to about 2 months of fermentation, so you have to watch. You not just leave the leaves there for 2 months and it's done, because after 2 months it's all molded. So it certainly requires quite a lot of effort from the farmers to follow up the ripening of a shoe.
I think Liu Bao can be wood whey, so wet pile fermented, but traditionally it's steamed 3 times. And the traditionally processed one is quite hard to find and quite expensive most of the time.
There is a good magazine issue of Global Tea Art of at least 3, 4, 5 years ago, that all dedicated to Liu Bao, and there you have a description of the 3 main production methods.
Oh.
Maybe it's the article you read. Ripeware was invented in the 70s, I believe. Yes, you're right.
Kind of. It's complicated.
Yeah, but you know, that's when it came to the market,
Yeah.
around 75.
It has amazing aftertaste. A bit thin. Bit like
I like the mouthfeel of this more than the shoe, though. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be the way that
I'm pretty sure that this is way more expensive than the shoe. We don't know the price yet, but
This one, the Gondobe.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
we see if we can make it under 40s, and then I can go to bed.
Okay.
Oh, it's already so late.
Jesus, when do I have to go to work tomorrow? Let me check. I don't know if I fear more being in the office or being in the pool. My belly just likes so much more Heicha right now than any other tea.
I think that's understandable.
Or maybe just like the piece of cake I had before. Alright, let's see. Surprise. Tomorrow is Thursday. That's good. The end of the week is nearing. I have a meeting at 9:30. So I think I will get up really last minute. I will prepare my bag tonight. I get up at 8:30. I rush to the office and I will be there by 9.
Seems good.
Seems a plan. Do you agree? Yes. Okay.
So
Good luck on reaching 25 teas today. We started yesterday evening though. We are cheating.
Maybe a bit longer.
I mean, in my opinion, we can move on after this steep. Like if we
Yeah, I
finish
don't think the
drinking.
tea will change much. We like it, depending on the price, right? But I think.
Price.
So you both like it somehow?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's solid.
Yes, I like it very much. It's a bit. Maybe it's because we had too much tea now and after the Yencha maybe, but the mouthfeel is like. It's like there's good texture but not much mouthfeel. But I mean in general, Heicha isn't a tea for mouthfeel. It's quite thick but
Thank you.
intense in taste, the slightest amount of wateriness.
For the person who asked earlier, I think this tea would qualify as being pretty comfortable.
Now, I'm really curious if this is also a wet one. Although we have here a 2006 that
So this-
in the meantime is almost 20 years old and 17, so it's a different story. Liu Bao is more subject to aging than Shupuer, just because it's often not fermented as heavily. We have our official scale, Gabriele. That's also the point, when you drink tea alone and you have to wait, because for tasting for the shop, I really want to compare same quantities, and so
Price.
having some help is nice. Did we steep with 100 degrees?
Yes.
Tea number 22 is Liu Bao 2006 from San He. We go for 6.4 gram scale, 100 milliliters and 100 degrees. All 100.
6.5.
We can cope with that. Same color.
We have to guess the price of the one before.
Well, we don't know. I don't know the price.
Ah,
So
Yeah.
we leave it like that, and we'll see tomorrow. Just let's
but we
remember
can
the things.
still like estimate how much, or say how much like it's
Yeah,
worth.
yeah, you can do that.
Because tomorrow we won't be able to do it anymore.
Okay, I write down. Tell me your estimate for 50 grams.
For 30.
30. That's it. For you,
I was thinking 22 euros and 50 cents.
You're feeling fancy today.
Yes.
I think it will be
Fancy or stupid, you decide.
more towards the 30, but let's see.
Let's guess for the millicent.
His mouth is still there. Well, he wrote 5 minutes ago. So I'll throw this away, right? I think we got the tea.
Yep.
It's hot.
Which?
Where is it?
Yeah. Too hot.
Okay, pour some water. Okay. All right. It is also wet a little bit.
More mushroomy, less.
Very good, very good. We have a Liu Bao comparison, similar storage. Okay, this is older, but the other one is also 10 years old. 10 to 5, it's a blend.
Yeah.
It was a blend.
I'd say yeast more than mushroom specifically. I mean, yeast are also fungi,
Yeah.
so like.
Okay, let's go.
But
Let's go.
It has this Hong Kong storage, yeasty.
And I go and pick up an easy tea for me for later on. We have another 3 teas. I know tomorrow will be a dance-on day. And a rose day.
Yeah, Robo Day. That's nice. Which day is today? Is
Wednesday.
okay. Oh, okay, okay. Is this the rinse? I'm so tea drunk.
Yes. Should be the rinse.
Man,
Because you only filled it like halfway.
yeah, you're right. I'm done.
Are you doing the brew? Yeah. I'm just sorting out the teas that you already drank.
And should I rinse?
It's fine.
Okay, more caffeine.
I do like the sound.
Oh, that's a marathon. I should rename the YouTube video. Tea marathon.
Yeah.
Feels like.
Yeah, it smells less storage notes, but more fermentation notes.
But still wet, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
It's good to go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very easy.
Will you source tea from nannuoshan this year? I haven't planned it yet, but I have one contact that has a couple of Bing from nannuoshan. I might, but it hasn't been unsure, let's say. Cannot say.
Yeah. Cardboard, yeast. Paper.
Better mouthfeel, really, I wonder.
The aftertaste isn't as long-lasting. I like the one from before a bit more. But maybe it's too early to say that.
When was the last time you had? Last year we had some nannuoshan tea. We had 2 Bing. I think they are both sold out, but maybe one is not. They're just expensive. That's the. I'm checking.
The 2006. Oh, which one?
Yeah.
Ah, was it the one we had at Yen's?
Yeah.
Ah, that was very.
So there is still a nannuoshan. Is this one? Oh no. Sorry, I took the wrong one. It just
Oh right, that
looks
one still
similar.
exists.
Ah, it's not there.
Yeah, I think it's sold
It's
out.
all sold out. Yeah.
Because I know Jens got one Bing and then
Mm.
maybe somebody else got another one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I could get that again. Hold on, let me see if I can. Yeah, so there are two Bing, both I think from 2006. One like above 300 euros, like nearly 400 euros for a Bing. The other one is a bit more affordable, although still expensive. And yeah, they're both sold out, but they were stored by a friend of mine in Zhengzhou, and he might still have some stuff left. But I said, it's expensive stuff from Nanno.
I just remembered, I remember when we were drinking at Jens's place, there was that one, I think 2010 Leeming from, like, with material from 3 different places. Is that one ever gonna make it to the nannuoshan store?
I don't think so.
Unfortunately.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Because I think that one was quite decent.
You know, I have to say that all in all, it's not an easy comparison for me between these two Liu Bao. Might be tight, but I would say that it would be easier, big help having a side by side. The only thing I can say that just as a general feeling, I think I like better the other one. Maybe just because it was a tiny bit rounder and not as astringent. This has also more of a rough bite in my mouth, so aggressive. But you know, now that we should have kept the other one in the guy one and take another guy one and do a side by side.
I kind of wonder if this one was stored pretty dry, because I feel like this one has a bit of, I don't know, discomfort left in it that wasn't present in the other one. Even though the other one was like a fair bit younger.
Yeah.
No.
More or less.
Okay, if you want. But yeah, I would agree that the one before was definitely better.
Yeah, this one I wouldn't describe as comfortable.
It has a green note behind all the mushroominess.
Yep.
Bit harsh.
Yeah, that's why I think
Harsh,
it might have
harsh.
been.
It has bitterness that's not very enjoyable.
I think it might have been stored too dry.
Do you guys stock pu'er inventories, aging them yourself and release them in the future? No. We buy tea and sometimes we buy large quantities that stay there for a while and get aged. But we do not buy just for the sake of aging them. For example, because if we really would like to do that, I could ask any friend or many friends in China, they would store it for me for free, and because they have space, while in Berlin the rents are high, and I prefer to store tea that I'm going to sell soon rather than just storing in a place that is relatively dry and cold, so aging is low anyway, and yeah, so that's why we don't do. All right, let's try. And then we switch, because we have another 3.
Another 3. No.
Okay.
I will wake you up after this one with a nice song.
I already noticed the box, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. But
To be sarcastic.
No.
You have to compare.
No, the one before is unambiguously better. don't need to compare.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's better.
it is. For sure. Yeah. I should move down back.
Getting a headache. No.
Me too. I don't know if it is tiredness, if it's tea, if it's both. Number 23.
Definitely not tea.
All right. Let's clean this
I
up.
feel more tired after drinking the new bar than I felt before.
Just my stomach is feeling bad. Can you give me please some water? Okay, now we wake everyone up with some aromatic danson. Everyone gets stomach ache.
I am gonna get new water and
Yeah.
toss this one out after all this cleaning has concluded.
If I eat this now, I won't taste the nuts very well.
I'd wager, considering that we just drank the BHA, if you eat it, you might actually taste more of the Dansong than compared to having it right after the HA.
Okay, can someone empty the...
Yes.
So, guess what? 5 grams.
Mm-hmm. Zhilanxiang.
Zhilanxiang. Next up, number 23. Zhilanxiang. A kind of, let's say, rare orchid fragrance. Dansong. So I'm lost here. Can you explain the price point of the Bingdao Huangpian? Yes. I mean, I guess that you mean why a Huangpian is so expensive. If that's the question, because it comes from Bingdao. Bingdao is super expensive tea, and that's the price you pay for it. And even if it is just a big Huangpian, it was very pleasant to me when I tasted the tea. And I thought, I'm not sure that an original Bingdao was worth the price. My friend, you know him from William from Farmer Leaf, did even a video in Bingdao, and I didn't buy much because he was not convinced with the quality with respect to the price. Although I like Bingdao, I would kind of agree with that. But that Huangpian is really good and is really affordable for being a Bingdao.
I think we should also rinse our cups
Yeah.
before this next tea.
I will rinse it with the rinse.
That makes sense.
5.3 grams. Let's do 90 degrees water.
90?
95. 95 degrees, 400 milliliters. The guy one is still hot. Nice smell. Nice smell of the dry leaves. We get after all this HA. HA is good for the stomach, it's not good for the nose. So Dansong is way better for the nose. That's good for the stomach. You cannot have it all. Kind of.
I'm running out of space.
You have a whole block there, no excuse. I like Dansong, just my stomach today is a little bit upset by Dansong. Yeah.
That one's good. Honey, sweetness. Yellow fruits, like strawberries. Wow, it's fantastic.
Gay wall. Give me in Chinese.
Oh,
I think. Gay wall. I think so.
have you smelled it?
Yes.
Okay.
Little rinse. There we go. Let's put it in the cups so everyone get the rinse. shut it off. Oh, no, it's not.
I mean that wouldn't have been okay for them to contact you at 11:30.
Well, but someone is working in the US, so
Oh right.
that's the problem. I'm not speaking about nannuoshan USA. It's not Paul working in the US calling me late.
Okay. The cup does not smell like Yubo anymore.
Oh, I haven't got any.
You did.
Oh.
I think I just had.
Yes, strawberries, Mirabelle plums, cream, steamed milk, honey.
Jilanshan is a difficult cultivar among the danzong. I had many, and I had many that I didn't like. That felt like neutral, flat. Let's find out this one here. It's getting late, but we hold on well. We need a second picture, maybe. Oh, look at that.
But that one is still
Yeah, we
full
can
of
wash it.
Yubo. Yeah, it's a bit light.
I will say
But
Yancha pitcher smell is better.
Yeah, but
But the actual tea soup of this is quite aromatic. Okay.
more water.
Sorry.
So Jilanshan, we will reveal in a moment our impressions. We use two pitchers so we can brew faster. We don't wait. We don't need to wait to empty the pitcher before pouring more tea. It's a good one. It's aromatic, it has some bitterness from the very first brew that make it a little bit more lively, more complex, more balanced, just to use the new word. So there is, I've brought here a fair but not excessive bitterness that somehow blends, in my opinion, well with a certain minerality of the tea. Saltiness, savoriness in the background. Let's see. Gabriele is not convinced.
It's just too much.
Just two. And I forgot this brew, the third one.
I think it's actually pretty good.
It's very, very lightly roasted.
It's fairly green, but now that we have a longer steep, it's not that green in the brew. You know, the leaves are fairly green.
There's a bit of oxidation.
Yeah.
It's some
Yeah,
are a bit
yeah.
darker.
Not excessively green. It's kind of acceptable.
I
Second?
feel like it's one of the
No,
better.
yes, second. Yeah. Get some more water.
Yeah, it's,
I mean,
Sorry.
it's at 84.
Mm.
Yeah, it's It's good.
Their steep was a bit longer, so let's check that. No, I cannot really find any problems with this. Let's put it this way. I like the three components in Danzang. I would say I like the aroma. It's very aromatic tea. I like when it has some bitterness. I like that salinity from the minerality, and I think a little bit of each of that is in there. I don't. Oh, Sia is asking a question. That Sia, let's do like that. I'll keep it in mind, and we ask that question to Sigi later, because if we ask that question now, Sigi starts speaking about the answer, and we get off topic with this dance. First, we complete this dance.
Okay. I mean, I finished my rating.
Yeah, but I have to go to bed at a certain point.
That kind of question. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I might, fall asleep, but while listening at Sigi, like when you are in bed and and your mother read at the, your favorite fairy story.
Oh, it's steeping.
Nice aftertaste, actually.
Yeah, it's bitter, but it has Wagon.
The third one got forgotten, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
All right, want to
think
check
I've
the
had
price?
the third one yet.
Water.
The price. Let's check the price.
Now the aftertaste is getting better.
Yeah, it has a good aftertaste. Like I noticed just now when I was kind of laughing a bit that a lot was coming back. I think my stomach doesn't appreciate me drinking that many teas in a day.
Yeah. I don't want to have another tea.
No problem. Not one, two.
Two, okay.
Two more.
But we won't. Yeah, we will have to drink until tomorrow. I'm so tea drunk.
Price guessing. Fourth steep.
I won't guess the price because I've accidentally seen like
Okay.
35.
35. 19.
That's insane. I mean, that's very good
Good
value.
to buy.
I think the Bastion was better, but it's also 21. Yeah, it's certainly worth that. Yeah, it's very floral, but not overly bitter. It's not harsh by any means.
So where does this fall in your?
Let's do power steep here.
Power, no.
Yeah, when we go to the next one.
Where would this fall in your Zilan rating?
Yeah, it's a good Jilanshan. It's not that it doesn't have a characteristic taste that you say, oh, that taste is Jilanshan. No, I have yet to experience that. Maybe there is not such a taste. Maybe it's not the tea that has a very clear characteristic taste, easy to recognize. But that's a good tea.
What are we drinking?
Space Addicted. Hello. So now, while we prepare the next tea, we give 1 minute to Sigi to answer a question. I look at the watch. 5. All right. Sigi, I don't want to get you off topic. That's not true, because if you would really don't want to get Sigi off topic, you wouldn't ask the question. But anyway, I don't want to get Sigi off topic again. But can Sigi tell me a bit, 1 minute, a bit, about his experience with factory tea?
What? 1 minute? Are you mad?
59, 58. 57.
Jesus Christ.
Let's give it 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
So factory teas, it's important to note about factory teas that they are usually not particularly meant to be drank young, although that has also changed a bit with recent trends in processing, etc. But usually one of the most important aspects when it comes to factory teas is proper storage. Especially storage that, in my opinion, should be on the more humid side of things. And that is kind of the way that factory teas are more enjoyable. They are also kind of a category of their own. I don't think they necessarily need to be compared to things like small production or boutique producer, shampoo, or like single origin stuff, because their kind of intent is entirely different. Was that
Very
1
good.
minute?
Very good. Time is over.
Yeah, you still have a lot of time.
Nice. I'm not going to use it.
Wow. Oh, whoa, that smells like
Yes.
Hefeteig.
Oh.
At least it's very different than the show made 2007 that we had before. This is a 2008.
It smells much more acceptable than the other one.
Put it this
Yeah,
way.
it smells
Alright.
like
5 grams. 5 grams. I want to go to bed.
dough. Is it called dough?
Yeah, dough.
5?
Yeah. 5.
Okay.
5 grams, 100 degrees.
What did this 2008 show me?
Yes. I won't have the price till tomorrow. Oh. So thank you, Siggy, for the quick overview. See, I saying, you're welcome.
No problem.
We're joking, of course. Yeah. Yeah, it's late. We're tired. Oh, 5 grams. So much less.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of yeast, bread yeast. While you brew this, I go grab some clips to close the pouches. If I find them.
Was this already rinsed?
I don't know.
No. I was as tea drunk as I'm not before, but it's tough. I could fall asleep any second.
Mm. Yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be another day like this. Is this a rinse or?
It's a rinse.
Okay.
Oh. It smells more like chow mein than the one before.
Which isn't a hard
But
bar to
it's
clear.
like dough, yeast dough. Yeah,
I mean,
not
but-
sourdough.
Yeah, there are also a bunch of like floral notes though.
A bit of hay. What am I doing?
I don't know.
Ah, yeah, I wanted to rinse the pitcher for.
What? Oh, we still have
Yeah.
nuts on. Not sure if my stomach can take that.
Yeah, Gabriele wanted to do a power steep with
Yeah.
a green dancing.
I will say that over the course of these 1.5 days so far, I have come to appreciate dancing more. But drinking dancing in larger quantities is still a little tough.
I think dancing certainly is one of my favorite kinds of tea. So Shangpur definitely number one. Then second is probably Hongcha and Yancha, both, and then Dansong.
For me, it's number one is probably still just older Shampoo. Number two is it's getting kind of close between yellow tea and
Dansong or
I'll take Shomei. It's getting kind of close between yellow tea and just generally high roasted oolong, be it Tieguanyin or Yancha. The other one would take this, third spot.
what's this?
And then
Oh, thank you.
after that might be Hongcha.
So, show me.
Back.
I like East tea, white tea.
Oh, is it a common thing?
Common, I mean, there are, yes, I would say there are.
In fresher white tea as well, or mostly in?
Not in super fresh, no. I like it.
Much more agreeable than the previous one.
A lot of bread yeast in there. Do you guys had already yeast taste in your white tea? Not many people online, of course, is getting late, but if you are still holding, they're very nice. I mean, we have been streaming for a while.
Yeah, probably like
3 hours nearly. Yeah. Oh, that's full. It's good. I mean, there was a time a couple of hours ago where I thought we will not make it today to 25. Now that we are at 24, I have much higher confidence.
What's going to be the last tea of the
So this is the Dansong, yeah?
This is Dansong Power Tea.
Dansong Power Tea. Let's see how it is.
Fruity. Like the Shomai.
Bitter but good. So this white tea as a first impression is a good one. 15 years old Shomei.
Bitter.
Bitter, but still you have that aroma there. So
I mean, it brewed like for like 4 to 5 minutes.
we have 3 shushan there. 3.
Oh, we do? This one.
So let's close these stuff that we have already drunk. Shomei 2008, second brew. You forgot the brew? Oh wait, 2008, okay. I never had aged white tea, Sia. You should. It's good. Yeah, I like it. I mean, we don't know the price. We will know it tomorrow, but it's enjoyable.
I think this one's pretty nice.
Yeah. You said fruity.
The shomei a bit, yeah, but mostly yeast.
Mm-hmm.
Which year is the shomei?
2008.
So we are collecting on one side of the flat all the tea that we have already drunk, so that it's easier to keep track. Okay. You're welcome. Ta-da! So, one thing we need another rock tea.
We need.
Well, we can go for a dance song just to stay. I don't know.
No.
No thanks.
Well, tomorrow you guys have a lot of dance song. There is still quite a few. Right?
Yeah, tomorrow we can drink dancing, but not now.
Okay. I'll go and grab. You can continue steep this one. I go and grab.
Do you want more infusions?
Yeah. I want a couple more to see how it holds.
There's still shomei in there, right?
Still show me in on right.
I'm definitely tired now. I very much feel it now.
Only now.
Yeah. I mean, because the thing is, like, now we're so close to being done. It's kind of like when we were in the car and we were like 10 kilometers away.
Yeah, or like if you run like 10 kilometers, that was the last 500 meters. Tim writes, love these live videos. Thank you for the transparency in your process. Yeah, sure. And this video is meant to be like behind the scenes, kind of unfiltered, uncut. Yeah. Green teas. You should ask the question, Gabriele. But I think he answered the question already.
Was it when green teas are coming?
Yeah.
May to June, if I remember correctly.
But yeah, we can ask him in a second. It actually tastes better than it smelled.
Yes, I agree. Taste is more well-rounded than the smell. Like the smell was all yeast.
Actually quite balanced.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Maybe balance plus for green tea. I had it at like medium.
Green tea.
So. I have a bad news for you.
Hmm?
There are no more yancha there besides the 6 rogui, the 3 shuishan,
The gift.
and then we have the gift, so we will go for a gift.
Okay.
Gift means that one of the producer that sent us rock teas Since we paid for the samples, because it's expensive tea, so we pay for the samples, he at least sent some gifty.
And there was someone asking about when the green teas will be available.
End of May, more likely beginning of June. Will you have 20? That's the question, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. We are working on it. I'm ordering green tea every day. And we are expecting a big confirmation of an order on the 29th. And then we will have to wait a few more tea. Oh, look what I took, a loud song.
Maybe we should try another one.
What else is in there though? That's
I'm
curious.
really in the mood for something we haven't had yet. Is there a rogue in there? Or we could drink a black tea. That would be fitting.
Take.
What is it though?
Well, just wait tomorrow. Well, I think we have so many teas to drink among those to select that the gifts can wait. But we will drink a black tea gift. So how it is this white tea? We will see the price tomorrow, but if it is below 25 per 50 grams, I think it's acceptable.
Yeah.
It is 15 years old, Shoumei, so agreed. Below 25 euros for 50 gram, okay or not?
I would say 15 to 20.
15 to
I'm not a
20.
huge fan, but it's certainly
Let's say 20.
not bad.
Below 20 euro per 50 gram, okay. We'll find out tomorrow. And now, that's the best moment of the day. It's number 25, but unfortunately will be a gift tea. Gift tea by Mr. Tu.
But what is it?
So, I'll tell you in a moment. It's another loud song. Hui Yuan Lu Xiu Lao Song. Hui Yuan.
Okay, Google Translate says can't translate. Check your connection and try again. Okay.
Let's check if we can find.
What are you?
Hui Yuan is a Wuishan Yancha factory.
This is also from Huiyuan. It's a Lu Xiu Lao Tong. But that's a black tea.
It's a loud song. It's an
Oh,
old bush.
Is it?
It's an old bush black tea.
Ah, I've taken it from. No, that's a black tea.
Yeah. I mean, we can go for it, taste it,
Yeah.
see how it is, and then we will find out tomorrow what it is. Let's wait how much it is, so that we have a comparison, just an idea. And I guess it's a fancy black tea. Let's see. Oh, that's an interesting question to you guys, because it's very easy to answer. It's a question for Sig and Gabriel that I can answer even. A question for Sig and Gabriel. How did you get into the business? They are not. They are not into the business. They are just tea drinker. I'm into the business.
Yeah. I, as of now, have no intention of selling tea on my own.
nannuoshan is a company that gets a lot of customer involvement. Even volunteers that sacrifice to drink 50 teas in 2 days for helping us in selecting what to buy. And that's not the only way. On the Discord channel, we had, hi Marek, we have a long list of suggestions from customers that we are considering all of them. So I just asked in the Discord channel, the Discord server, who has suggestion for the 2023 sourcing. Let us know what you want. And yeah, we got quite overwhelmed by requests, and we are considering them all, including some of the teas we are having here. Like yesterday I was saying, oh, look at this. This is a 2008 whatever rock tea, Yancha. And I say, I think that someone mentioned on the Discord that they wanted us to source an old Yancha. So I asked, and I got this 15 years old Yancha. And then Gabriele say, oh yes, it was me writing.
Okay, it smells not like a Hongcha.
No, that's it's a Yancha.
Yeah, but it was in the packaging.
They mixed it up.
Oh, so you think the
They mixed it up. Those are samples then probably of, it says gift black tea, but it is actually probably Yancha, and this is probably the black tea, which makes sense also for the size maybe.
Then let's have a Yancha.
Well,
I guess
That's-
we're having Yancha now.
so it's not gift tea by Mr. Two, whatever it is, we don't know.
But I guess he won't gift us bad tea.
No.
Gift pink.
But then it is more, it makes more sense the information we have here from Bubble Carp
Yeah,
that says, oh no,
it's a village in Hui, right?
yeah, that say that, no, it's the name of a Hui Shan Yancha factory.
Ah, yeah.
But it's not, I mean, this is probably a tea he made, it's not tea from the factory, so I'll have to ask and see what information we get. So Lao Tsong is probably Shui Shan, by the way. Alright, so
Oh no.
shame on me. We are almost there.
So close.
Oh, it's already the next day.
It's already almost there.
Guten Morgen.
Water, just for the rings.
Here it's already clean.
Ah. Alright.
Oh.
It's hot? Yes.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Then the same question to you, Gabriele. Oh no. How did I got into the business?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's something that I keep on asking myself. Not only how, but why? Why did I do that? Will you be off? Sia, there is a nice 40 minutes YouTube video on the nannuoshan YouTube channel that it's about my story, and in just 40 minutes you get the answer to your question. Sorry to direct you to that, but I'm just too tired to explain you the last 20 years. But let me, I do another step. I search actually for that video. The tea
mellow.
history of me, Gabriele, nannuoshan. Let's see if YouTube is smart. Oh, it is.
How much are you doing? 5 grams again, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the answer to your question. Hassan, will you be offering Maojian as part of the spring green tea? Maojian. Do I have any Maojian so far? Well, Maojian is a huge category, right? It's just a type
Pink
of
gift bottle
leaf. Maojian. We might source Duyun Maojian again. So yes, we might do that if we get a good tea for the price. Where are we? At Lotzon. Yeah, without. It's okay. It's clean.
No.
Not clean.
There were some bits.
From before.
No.
No.
Maybe the sample was crushed.
Ah, okay. So I got an idea. We can take for you the other carpet. We fold it in three, and then I have also that blanket that you
Perfect.
can lay down, and you get a good 3 centimeter layer
It's certainly an
of
improvement.
mattress. We are trying to find a bed for Gabriel.
That was
I know, I told you I have another mattress. I have to try to find it. Okay, let's do that effort.
the aftertaste is very good.
It's good tea. You keep on brewing these. I go try to find an air mattress for the other Gabriel. And we have to put the rice back in the fridge.
Okay. If you have any more questions, then ask them now.
Any more questions? No.
If you have any more questions, don't ask them.
No off-topic questions. No, just joking.
So see, I put up to the right the things that I have to cook tomorrow. Okay. This kitchen is a mess. So mattress.
Okay, no questions.
No.
Oh, no,
nice.
yes.
It's nice.
Just falling asleep with the vanillas right now. Yeah, we are also destroying our sleep with like how many teas?
Too many.
Over 20 today. Or?
Could be. I don't remember if we had 6 or 4 yesterday.
Gabriel, I got you covered.
Oh, perfect.
Got you
Which?
covered.
How many teas did we have today?
About 20. So
Yeah, 20 teas.
I have this big yoga.
Oh, perfect.
It's very, very good. And then we have these that never explode because this is there is a life guarantee.
Perfect.
This,
A bag inside a bag inside a bag.
ta-da!
Perfect.
So Gabriel will get a proper rest.
Siggy, how is your tea aging project going? Any updates?
I was actually considering making a video about that at some point. Because I did recently take some samples out of my hotbox.
Oh, the viewer count actually increased. Probably people from the US.
Probably from the US
Yeah.
are stopping working.
Yeah.
We should be stopping drinking.
I don't currently know how it's going. I have made the samples. I am gonna try them eventually. But as with all things poor, things move a bit slowly. My consumption of it included.
Oh no.
Oh no, too little. How is the tea drunkenness going? Very bad. Very, very. I mean, I feel it down to the nails. No, totally.
I'm a bit jittery.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
always-
completely tea drunk.
Mm.
I don't know.
One thing though, I have to say, after dinner, my stomach was still upset. We started with the shank that didn't help. The 3 HR we got on a row fixed it. My belly now is sound. I could start the day. I could, but I won't.
I feel like the last HR didn't really help for me because it was kind of harsh.
Sia is writing she would love to see the update in a video.
Good to know. Thank you.
Hey, we say she or he, we don't know. So Sia, let us know. Are you a she or a he? At least we otherwise we have to say always they just to be more polite.
Yeah. You can do that in English, not in German, unfortunately. We don't have
Yeah.
they.
In German, German cannot do that. So, more water. Is he actually a German name? Is a German name, given name? Seal? No.
Don't think so. Seems like
It's very
maybe
nice
can-
smell. I'm a little bit afraid about asking the price of this one.
Do you think it's higher than the other ones?
I mean, which other ones?
I mean, assuming this would also be Laotsong Shuxian.
Yeah, it probably is. Which one do you have the bag? A heap.
A heap.
But I get the confusion. Okay. Well, at least we clarified. I mean, I was betting you were a he, but I didn't want to comment on that before you said that, just because you speak too much, being too much for, it's unlikely. Let's put it this way. It's unlikely that women.
What do you want?
The sample of that speaks so much. And anyway, I'm called Gabriele, so you can bet. In Germany, I have a female name.
I remember the confusion of the friend that joined me for the tea weekend back in 2019.
Yes.
He was also surprised to find
Yeah.
out that you.
Yeah. My name is a female name in German, so if he's German, he's called Gabriele, and I'm Gabriele, which is made in Italian, but.
Made it
In fact, by the way, when I got German, because at a certain point in time, 12 years ago, became German. When I went to get the citizenship, they asked me if I wanted to change my name. They were polite enough not to tell the reason why, that of course was because my name is a female name. And so she said that I could choose whatever name I wanted, and just for fun, I asked my friends, come up with some name. And my name is Gabriele Messina, so someone suggested Gabel Messa, and then, which means fork knight. And then I said, no, we cannot do that because fork, Gabel in German, is female as well. So I don't solve my problem, and so I stayed just with my name. So that's the story of my German life.
That would have made for a good email address, though.
When people ask actually how old I am, I should just point out to my German age, which is 12 years.
Gabelmesser@lfl.de.
I can't drink tea.
So it is good, but I don't know if because I'm completely upside down, but I also here don't have loud soundage.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just me being done with tea for the day, but I don't think this one was as good as at least one of the other ones.
There's a bit of mouthfeel missing.
Yeah.
Besides though, because the other one exists, I wouldn't buy this one. Except it would be quite cheap.
Who knows if
I
Mao
don't
is
think
still
so.
there? Who knows if Mao is still there?
I think he left.
He left? Then if Mao left, we left. We leave. Well, we are coming to an end, at least an end of energy.
Yes.
All the chi you want, but at a certain point. So the next steps will be, just to give you some insight into the next steps, preparing a bed for Gabriel. That's the big task. The big task. And then alternating ourselves in the only restroom I have, and then just crash, sleep. And for me, getting up way too early.
Maybe I will sleep a bit longer. But oh no, I have some lectures.
When? We can also get up a little bit early. Wake up Sig at 7:30 just for having another tea altogether.
Yeah, and then go back to sleep.
No, I will refuse.
Now a little coffee and you can go to bed. Yeah. I think I would have trouble even drinking water right now.
Same.
It's like too much. I prefer eating. All right. We continue tomorrow, which is today. Shall we say goodbye?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.